One morning, Mr. Asep family were doing their usual activities, starting with breakfast. But the atmosphere at the dining table feels different. Tejo prepares the food with an angry face. Then, after finishing Ija's breakfast, their daughter went to school. The drama between Ija's mother and dad began.
Here, have you found any job? Have you got it? We need money to go to our needs. Maybe today will be the last fish meal.
I've been searching here and there, but I haven't found it. You've been talking about it since yesterday. Now you made me lose my appetite.
If it continues like this, I better run away from this house. My husband can't be relied on anymore. Unemployed. I cannot live like this.
After Asep slapped his wife, Tejo cried, then took the suitcase, kept running away, and Asep also ran away from the house while breaking down the door. Meanwhile, their daughter doesn't know anything. Ija sits alone in class. On the right and left side of Ija, her friends are gossiping about her. Then, Mrs. Masitoh entered the classroom, announcing the payment problem that must be paid off immediately.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, my students.
Good morning.
Since there will be an exam on Monday, the administration must be paid immediately as a condition for taking the exam. Ija, it's just you who haven't paid the administration yet. Pay my parents quickly, okay?
Ija felt sad to hear what Mrs. Masitoh said. Then, Mrs. Masitoh left the class. Ija's classmate was back gossiping about Ija. After that, Ija stood up from her chair and left the class. After Asep left the house, Asep went to his hangout to relieve stress. He continued to confide in his friend while playing cards.
My head is dizzy. Every day I fight with my wife. I also want to get a job, but where will I find one?
We are only elementary graduates. It is hard to find a job. That's why our students must complete their education so they will not end up like us.
How can I pay for my daughter's education if I have no money?
It's not that we don't want to work. People around, our family, our friends, they don't understand us at all. Well, at least we can still have a bit of fun. Go grab a drink, everyone. Enjoy.
I don't drink, man.
I mean, if you're stressed enough now, these drinks will get you through it. So have a drink.
Yes, drink is free.
Well, cheers then. Cheers, bro.
The three of them are cool drunk in front of the hangout place. Until the middle of the night, they have fun. Ija, with the feeling of sadness and anxiety, waiting for her parents to come home. Usually, her mother is at home waiting for her to come home from school. Ija is getting confused. Where are they? Then, Asep came half drunk.
Dad, where are you from? Where's Mom? What happened to you? Why do you smell like alcohol, Dad?
Your mother left home this morning. She no longer wants to be responsible for you. She doesn't want to take care of you anymore, you useless daughter.
What is this? Where's my mom? What's wrong with my dad? Why is everything falling apart like this? I just want to talk about tuition fee. What will my test be like? What shall I do? Oh my God.
Asep woke up from his sleep. He felt hungry. Asep went to the dining table, but there was nothing. Then Asep called his wife and his daughter.
Hey Joe! Ija! How come there's nothing here? I'm hungry! Where's your mom?
Mom didn't come home since last night. You said Mom ran away, but I don't know why.
What? How can she leave? And she didn't come back from last night?
The teacher has recommended me for paying off the administration before the exam. If not,
Don't talk about money. My head is dizzy. Your mom is gone. Get out of your school. I can't pay for it anymore.
Ija is crying while holding her cheek. Then Ija just noticed that there was a letter on the table. Then Ija took the note and read it.
dear my lovely daughter, whatever happens to your dad, you have to stay with him. I left you there to take care of your dad. Your dad is in rooms. I promise to go home and we will live in love again like before. I'm tired of relying on your dad all the time. I have to find a job. This is the best for all of us. I apologize if I have been mistake to you and your dad. I apologize for leaving the house. Honestly, this is a tough choice for me. Thank you for your understanding. I love you.
Ija recalled the old days when everything was fine, when her family were still together, when the three of them gathered to pray together, read the Quran, or have some talk.
I suddenly remember the times when Mom and Dad were always there for me. I still clearly remember how patiently and gently my dad recited the holy verse of the Quran to teach me how to read the Quran well. I also remember how beautiful our family is while we were praying together, especially when Mom kisses Dad's hands and then followed by me. When I come home from school, my mom usually asks my school is today, and later, Dad makes some funny jokes and the three of us will laugh.
Asep has a wrinkled face because he has lived in a dirty hangout for days, while his friend Jaman has found work already. Asep feels lonely and jealous of his friend.
Bro, come. Look, I've got a job.
What? Where? Why don't you invite me?
Well, all you do with your life is get drunk all the time. You literally put no effort whatsoever. So here you are.
You're the one who asked me to drink first. What do you mean by saying something like that?
Relax, bro. You were the one who drinks all the time.
Enough, man! Enough! Let's go in. Let's go up and let's go up.
After being persuaded by Ipor, Jaman with an angry face left Asep lying on the ground, helpless and full of injuries. Asep remains alone between the bottle of alcohol. People who passed by saw Asep lying on the ground, but no one wanted to help him because they didn't want to deal with Asep the drunkard. Finally, Rizky and Rido, who knew Asep, immediately helped him and took him to Asep's house. Rizky and Rido escorted Asep, who was lying on the ground, to his house. At home, where is Ija, who has just finished praying. Ija was shocked to see his dad, who was helpless and full of injuries.
What happened?
Both of us come from the mosque and we can get in his condition. His right and left were for something.
It looks like he just got into a fight.
Thank you, Mr. Christian and Mr. Vic. I'll take him back home. Please.
Yeah, one more thing. Please tell your dad will not get wrong all the time. It's very disturbing to be around, okay? Sorry.
Dad, why did you do this? Perhaps you did. And no one's talking about you that you were wrong. You were like this before. Now you don't pray anymore. I'm confused about the whole thing behind you. No, I pray to Allah.
Don't talk about John again. Dad, don't feel sorry for us. Look at us. I'm still unemployed. You dropped out of your school.
Do my best. I told me that whatever happens, keep praying.
A few days passed. Asep spent his time at home. He doesn't have any money to buy anything. Since the incident, Asep never met Jaman and Ipul anymore. But at night, Jaman and Ipul came to Asep's house to apologize.
Hey, bro.
Sir, about what happened earlier, I'm so sorry, man.
Well, it's in the past, man. Don't worry about it.
This is important for us because we never want to happen us again.
Yeah, man.
Well, I swear I really miss drinking this.
Now, since we are friends again, how about we celebrate tonight with gambling?
Yeah.
I don't have any money.
It's okay to use Jaman's money. I just like.
Well, let's go then. Where are we?
They gamble and also got drunk until 3 a.m. Ijah left the room to take wudu because he wanted to pray tahajud. While Asep was gambling, he got touched because his daughter voice reciting the Holy Quran and performed tahajud prayer.
Pink.
Yellow.
Orange.
I won.
I want to be your imam again, Jack. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya. Ya. Ja? Wake up, Ja? 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 No. Ja, please. Ja! Not my daughter.
Dad, we should be strong. We will be able to rise from the current condition. Things like this isn't the things that Ija expect to happen. Ija wants both of us to be able to support each other. Dad, to be honest, I'm tired, but I love you. Ija knows that you must be accompanied by me, regardless of your condition. I want to see you praying again, so I've never felt tired like this anymore. Whatever happens, I love you, Dad.